Hello, cats and kittens, felines and felidae, humans and variant humans, and every race, class, and subclass. Welcome to another edition of Brenny the RPG Cat. Tonight we are going to be playing Total War. Red the Rabbit says, nice map intro. Yeah, it was made by Bent Cat. If you want a copy of it, you can buy it off of his Ko-fi page, which I believe is just kofi.com/bentcat. So, thank you everybody for tuning in. Tonight we're going to be playing Total War Warhammer. We're still completing the somewhat tutorial-like stages where we are helping the Siberian class who worship the great polar bear god who brings the snow, and we're venturing further into the center of the world map, and it's been pretty cool so far. But anyways, thank you absolutely everybody for tuning in. So I do have a few announcements before we have to start. First of all is that I am currently casting actual play cast members for our one-shots from the Mowing Portal series. If you want to qualify, you must be over 18. You have to be experienced with D&D 5th edition. And it'd be a plus if you were a English VTuber, if you have experience with streaming platforms, or if you have a channel on Twitch or YouTube to promote. For applications, email brainytherpgcat@gmail.com. And we're also looking for VTuber guest stars to play actual play one-shots. Once again, you have to be over 18, experienced with D&D 5th edition, and it would be a plus if your character represents a fantasy species. So, once again, if you want an application, please send an email to brainytherpgcat@gmail.com. As usual, this stream is brought to you by Great Media Games. Visit greatmedia.games and use the code 10finity at checkout for 10% off your online purchase. Great Media Games is also getting started with a new YouTube channel that I'm going to get the URL, and I'm going to present that to you probably the next time that I do a stream, which is more than likely going to be tomorrow. But I'm going to get the info for that. So far they have been posting some Let's Plays of that we've been doing during our Tuesday Yu-Gi-Oh! And I'm probably going to be in one of those videos very soon. But I digress, and I digress. Let's see, what else? Oh yeah, this stream is currently collecting money for Extra Life supporting Children's Hospital Colorado. We're doing this together with the Great Media.Games group. And we're going to be, and this channel is going to be collecting from now until December 31st. So please click the link in chat if you are interested in giving a donation. Okay, so all of that aside, let's go ahead, let's get started with our playthrough of Total War Warhammer 3. Alright. So I knew that was going to pop up eventually. So yeah, we're continuing our campaign of the Kislev Expedition. I could have just highlighted this and I could have found out what the name of the group was. Let's see if I can remember all of the keyboard commands from the last time that I played this. Look at that big fat load. I mean, it's really because, yeah, there's a lot of assets that a Total War game has to put onto the field at once, so I certainly don't mind the wait times. Alright, continuing. Okay. Yuri Barkov is our current commander. And, so we are just barely departing the mountains. We're eventually going to cross over into the mainland, but I do believe that I have this section over here in order to possibly conquer and then subsequently transform into a new stronghold. Okay, the Mansion of Eyes. Garrison units provide defense while a settlement is under siege. Upgrade a settlement's main building to improve the strength of its garrison. Alright. So, let's take Yuri here. Then right-click to get him to travel. What is this? This is unit recruitment. Let me see. Do I have any points that I can use in order to recruit a new unit? And what do I want it to be? I have one set of 45 Corsairs. Maybe I want additional bowmen. I think I can pick, yeah, four new recruitment groups. So, see, I think I'm only allowed one of those. So, additional spearmen. Alright. So, let's put all those guys together. Pretty soon we're going to be building up a new group. Let me see. Say, resolve this. Okay, so I think I need to buy new skills. Let's see. The Ice Maiden's Kiss allows for a Frost Shield. Passive ability done, but down, but armor is up by 15%. Ice Sheet. Such is the volume of snowfall that Kislev's enemies must wade through. The air itself becomes a near opaque wall of ice no guys can penetrate. So their speed is reduces their speed by 25 and charge speed by 25, but adds the spell of Lore of Ice to my commander group. More than likely, yeah, I'm only going to be able to afford one of these on the skill tree, so best not to read too far ahead. And then hit the check mark. That's what I haven't been doing. Okay. So now I believe I can move Yuri. No, I guess not. First I have to end turn. Oh, Vizalor is actually going to come up to us. Okay, that's good to know. Let's see. The battle result of this would be a valiant defeat, so it probably would not be best to sit this one out. I'm going to actually need to fight the battle. Those guys do be kind of frosty. Yeah, that's kind of their whole thing. The Karaslovians. They're all about the ice, you see. So, it doesn't seem like they have all that many units. I don't understand why they say this would result in valiant defeat, but what do I know? I'm just the guy pushing buttons around here. There's a few seconds of overloaded encoding, but I think it was really just because of the last few seconds of the conflict just loading in the background. See, that's my army, and that is their army. Well, somewhere in that general vicinity. More than likely that they're running all horsemen, so let's see. First, I want to start to change the arrangement of my army. So I want to make a big impenetrable wall. So I think the bowmen are here on this corner. The 3 spearmen, the swordsmen, the 2 sets of swordsmen, the 3rd set of spearmen. Yeah, I don't think I have the other enforcements just yet. And of course I want the commander to start a little bit closer as well. Alright. He's going to be fortifying the groups of the spearmen. If you keep getting it, it might be best to turn down stuff like computer effects, physics quality, particles, etc. Yeah. So, you know, I have a good let me see. Who are these people in the front? Okay, these are the horsemen. So, um, I have a decent gaming PC. I don't have a great one. All right. Up. So, so sometimes these games do have a little bit of slowdown. Sometimes these games can be a little choppy. But I still do appreciate the amount of power that this computer has for the price. Barely a $200 PC. And it's been pretty reliable, especially since I installed some solid state drives into it. Okay. Okay, get the horse raiders onto their horse raiders. That's the first thing that we're going to need to do. Let's get some of the spearmen over here to the front. And so let's bring this army a little bit over here so they can be within shooting range. And then I want to toggle fire at will. So let's see. It's beefy enough to run this game, which means it's not bad. That's true. Some of my warriors are fleeing. Well, it seems the horsemen are doing their job anyway. Okay, where's my commander? They're supposed to be in with the spearmen. Uh-oh. That army got really badly beaten right there. Okay. Time to start using some commands. Let's do the wolf's howl. Up. The game is paused. I can continue by collecting a battle speed. Alright, just like that. So yeah, I think my armies over on this side are in some real trouble. Okay. So I just learned, in addition to everything, I can scroll top down, which I think is very useful. I just need to learn how to scroll back from top down. So is that the enemy army? Or have they already eaten us alive? Yeah, I think that we're doing alright. I'm under the illusion that we're winning this battle. Okay, they've almost shoot through this group right here. Let them retreat! Let them retreat! Okay, so this army has stopped battling, and they are stopped right here. But I do believe that they have some fire groups that are walking in right now. So I need them to try to get into a battle with the fighting forces, with the flying forces. So yeah, these are the blue horrors. They're part of the enemy team. So yeah, I'm rotating the border on. It's exactly like doing it in a game like Tabletop Simulator. Which this game might as well be. Okay. Where is Commander Commanderson again? See, I have no idea where the Frost Maiden is in the board. I think she might have stayed out of this whole thing. Do you say do Urson's Call again? It says the leader of my army fights. He just does not stand idly by. Okay. Of course, that means that the rest of the army should go in order to protect the commander. A very advanced edition, perhaps, but I can see it. Yeah. Okay. Everybody's dead. I win the battle. Well, except for the commander son. No, I think he got involved in this fight. He was hanging out over there. Say, and the wild tiger. Because why not? Victory! End the battle. Yeah, end the battle. I don't want to start saving replays just yet. It was a glorious battle. Well deployed in its ability and its ceasing the army with our unattainable might. Untenable. Not unattainable, but tenable. Our tenable might. Alright. So, what do we want to do? Do we want to execute or do we want to ransom? New followers, new rank gained. Not quite up to level 6 yet, but we will in the next battle. So, yeah, I go for the ransom. Let's get the cash this time. We're getting close to conquering a new mansion, so we're probably going to need that for resources. Alright. Let me see. I think I've got some level ups that I can do on the commander. Say, add Urson's mighty roar. The blood-curdling howl of Father Bear rallies the men of Kislev to its banner, for their fortunes are forever entwined, and the fate of the motherland hangs in the balance. Melee attack plus 40 and leadership is plus 6, which is, yeah, that's very useful. Let me see. Zoria gets a new ability too. They'll get an ice sheet, which is another magic spell, and that's all I need to know about that. Hi, Queen Vampiress. O.S. Devon says, "Hail, adventurer, how fare thee?" If I could only get all of chat talking like that, maybe someday. Someday. I'm almost at the Mansion of Eyes, but this guy is standing in my way. So is he going to move up here, or is he going to move yeah, he's going to move closer to where we're going. Well, at least it saves me a trip. Okay. Okay. There's still some unassigned skill points. I think I can get that additional spell too. I definitely want my Frost Maiden to have all of the all of the magic that they can possibly afford. There's a building upgrade. Go back to Icecade Pass. Icecade Pass. Sorry, Brainy, I'm not in an RP kind of mood today, but I'm glad you're streaming. Yeah, thank you very much for tuning in, Red the Rabbit. I know that you weren't feeling well a little bit earlier today, but, I know that you're more than likely, making it up by doing exactly what I'm doing, and that's playing some Total War. So, that's how gaming is here for us today. Let me see. Building upgrade is available. What did I want to choose for this? A new barracks. Well, I think that's probably all I can get. Barracks level 1. Alright. See, am I allowed to buy this? Then click OK. For sure, you know me too well. Yeah. And so I'm glad that you tuned in because, I don't know an awful lot about Total War. If you can give me a tip or two as we go along, that would be I would be much obliged for that. Yes, I want the basic military barracks. Okay, and then click that. Start building, for crying out loud. Okay, Laris is creeping up on me. But I'm going to get in a battle with the Kislev expedition first. At the start of the battle, only your opponent's main army will be deployed. Other armies will join a battle after a set time. So I think I can resolve this under a close victory. So do I want to auto-resolve it? That's the question. Retreating is not going to do anything because I still got another army to fight until I take over the next garrison. Okay, I'm just going to try to resolve this one. And yeah, we did win, but like they said, it was a close victory. Loot was gained. The Pathfinder was given as a follower. And then we just broke the upgrade to level 7. Say, my advice is that once your towns have yellow happiness for the bare minimum, to not riot, disband generals and armies to save money and upgrade your roads as soon as you can. It helps your armies give better trade revenue. Okay, that's useful. Okay, so we're still doing things rather roundedly, so we're going to execute the victims this time. Alright, so the Knight's Ward won a divisive battle. And the Pathfinder, an experienced scout, perhaps with far northern blood in his veins, will be able to guide Yuri to the Devon Guard. Alright. Yori and Zora. Okay, I think we are free to get on to the Mansion of Eyes now, but let's see. So we're going to have to raid this place. Let me see. We can resolve this as a close victory. So yeah, I'll just go ahead and I'll do that. We've got a new stronghold, but at the downside is that my army is starting to get rather thin. So let's see. How are we doing? Occupying the Mansion of Eyes.
What waits in these hidden chambers? Just scrolls. Knowledge to harness. Leave it. We have no need of dark magic. We fight alone. We use whatever we can.
Okay. Get the additional skill tree. We can now research technologies. Choose a technology to research. Once completed, the technology tree will open up other projects to research. Alright. So what do we want to begin as far as giving our soldiers some new tools and weapons? Coal forging, scavenging, fletching, or elevation. Well, I think for first things first is I gotta pick between which one of the two main, which one of these two main disciplines am I going to need to choose first? I can choose being the Bear Whisperer, which will open this tree, or the Stern Discipline, which will give me Cogmen, improved shields, upgraded reins, advanced training, feeding bags, and saddle hides. I think this one might be a little bit better simply because we are trying to use our army's strength and its forward momentum to go forward. So eventually being able to improve shields and upgrade horse armor, that would be really useful to me. Alright. So let me see. Who can I add to the army next? Well, let me see. I still have 2 sword units of 14, 18, 14, and 16 men. I mean, I think I need a little bit of everyone once again. So let's see. So yeah, let's get some spearmen, bowmen. No, actually, those are... Yeah, they're different kinds of spearmen, I think. More Kosars. Say, it's a good thing that, yeah, we got the money upgrade last time, because it's definitely what we're going to need in order to bring fresh horses in here. Okay. What else can we add here? What are we looking for as far as infrastructure? Supply storehouse. Alright. Say, upgrade a building all the way back at Fort Beacon. Let's see. Yeah, barracks are here. Cost 1,600. I'm a smooth grain when it comes to these games. I wish I could give some advice. Well, I mean, at any rate, I'm probably going to be playing just one more session of this on stream. I might play a little bit more of it on my own until I just complete this tutorial mode, and then maybe I can get something that's more of a mainstream sort of Warhammer army group going, and then I'll come back on stream and then I'll play it again. But in the future, I'm looking at some Warhammer 40,000 games. There are a couple of them that, you know, are turn-based strategy. They seem to be even more close to the tabletop game than something like this is. So I'm probably going to be picking out one of those. I'm going to be playing one of those in the very near future. Yeah. Yeah, you put in more than 1,000 hours in Empire Total War, one of only 4 games I replay often. This is straight up the only time that I'm useful. Well, Devin says that's pro stuff. Well, this honestly isn't the first time I play games like this, but I did play them on a much smaller scale once upon a time. All right. Hopefully I am upgrading my villages right now. So, gosh, how far did we get? I've lost where Yuri is. Are we allowed to buy the Death Frost upgrade now? Okay. So this is where Yuri is right now. What is this? We have to do these trials: the runes, the trial of Adamant, the trial of the magic wielder. And so we've won every single one of our missions from that point before. So let's see, which way do we go? There's a big fork in the road right now. We can go up there. I think we can also go up the mountain. See, I believe that something like this has to do with one of the 3 trials that we have to appear. So I want to march Yuri over to that stronghold over there. Okay. Yuri Barkov now has a warhorse. Alright. So let's take him and let's try to move him into the blue circle. Maybe we can actually get ourselves in one of these trials.
We have to fight these creatures. There must be another way.
No, Garrick. The lore we need is within that maze.
Then we pray to Ursun for protection. If he can even hear us.
I told you. The bear talks to me. He knows, brother. He knows.
Yes, the bear talks to me, brother. That's not insane in any way. You cannot resolve a quest battle. That's good to know. So yeah, we're fighting this army now.
Knowledge to reach Ursun lies hidden in the loosened maze. Servants of Sinch defend it. It's not them I fear. Mortals that enter the labyrinth rarely emerge with their minds intact. I pray Ursun protects me.
All right. So as I was saying, I played games like this, but I played games like this at a much smaller scale. One of them was the original Warcraft.
Ursun is lost.
We know that I'm probably not ever going to be doing that again.
Strike down the demons which guard its profane walls.
I mean, those are some profane walls. They say hell, they say damn, they say ass. I love my Warcraft. Well, original Warcraft might still be a distant possibility. I'm more than likely not going to play World of Warcraft. I'm currently in search of an MMO. I'm trying to think about what would probably be the best MMO to play at the moment, and I'm looking very closely at Dragon Age. I was once playing. I was playing Final Fantasy 14, and that might be worth getting into simply because of the fact that I can create a new account and I can actually get on a free trial period this time. Dragon Age Origins is not an MMO. But yes, 14 does have a lovely free trial system. And so I can just go ahead and I can start over and I can play it a little bit on my own, because previously I was playing it on the Scarlet Derby channel and I was playing it with some friends. But eventually they stopped playing it. I think I would like to get back in it. So let me see. Some more spears over here. Oh, wait. I did not want to move you over here. I want to select this group, and I wanted to put them here. Like a big old human wall. So these are the dervishes. I have 2 units of these. So this formation has been working out for me, so I don't see a reason not to do it. And then they will be flanked by the spearmen over here. And Commander here, and Frost Maiden here. Let's go ahead and let's light this candle. I would say for 14, be careful not to get the most out of the trial. Before you buy anything, a sub or an expansion, once you've upgraded from the free trial, you can't go back with a new account. Yeah, I'm familiar with that. That is what had actually happened when I was playing it the first time as a Scarlet Derby. And then in addition to that, I was also had taken a free item from Twitch. And because I had taken a free item, I could not combine the free item with the free trial, so I technically never got one with that account. But I'll just go ahead and I'll start a new one now. Gosh, those horse troopers are fast. They got there way before everybody. And so did the commander. So they're going to need a little bit of fortification. So is that your engagement of the enemy army right now? I'm trying to use the... Ooh, we are really dwindling on this group. The remainder of the army can't get here fast enough. I think I'm only sending my bowmen against the bowmen over on this side. Alright. Don't forget, your commander should have some unit buffs by now. Yeah, and I've been pressing the button for the unit buffs. That hasn't been an issue. See, I think I have the bow and arrow men over here on the side. I think I'm going to need to divert some of them so that they can fight the apes over here. Okay. Let's give them those unit buffs. So it mostly shattered there. So yeah, this is the spear army on this side. This is the sword army on this side. Okay, I think this group is pretty much done, so I'm going to divert them as well. I think we have weaned out, well, the majority of their army is still shrinking, but mine has as well by more than half. One barrier has fallen, but the other still remains. Okay, we can regroup here. Okay. So, where's the rest of the army? I think I need to keep marching them forward for now. See, yeah, nobody on this front, but I think there's going to be some people up ahead. Gotta watch out for another one of those nasty horse ambushes as well. Okay. Here, remaining enemy army. Where are you? Oh, don't tell me that they're stuffing me into this narrow canyon. No, probably not. Yeah, everyone's still marching. We've gathered here, but where are we actually supposed to be going? What is this right here? The Forsaken of Shinch. The melee infantry. I think that's the only thing that's left on the board. I'm going to go that way. Yeah. Everybody go that way. I was terribly, terribly mistaken. The enemy is in a complete opposite direction. Say, OS Devon has got the swords and shields out. See, I think my camera is sliding up because I think I'm going backwards into a mountain that's directly behind me. Okay, is everybody going that way? Because I would like for everybody to go that way. So let's scout ahead a little bit. Let's see what we're actually going to be attacking in a moment. See, it looks like a very small group of... it looks like a very small group at the front, but... like I said, once again, I'm keeping my eyes peeled for any of those awful guerrilla armies. Oh. Where did that go? Well, this is awful. I believe that I have misplaced the enemy army. I have no idea where they went. Oops. This is most distressing. Oh, you know what? I need to march everybody in this direction, this area through the map. Let's see if I can gather everyone together. And I need to start taking everybody this way. Okay, let's speed this up a little bit. Okay, now there's the rest of the enemy army. Okay. This can't be all of them either, because, yeah, there's probably got to be another commander to slay. Do that mighty roar again. Something I have to keep in mind while I'm playing more of this is that I gotta remember I've got to get the army to travel in the direction of the map. Uh-oh. I think they've got something powerful, probably in the way of mage forces, or, what are these? Missile infantry. That doesn't sound good. See, I better slow this down a little bit. Because they have got some serious monster power on their side. And I think that's been enough in order to bring my army down to a crawl. Oh, I'm probably losing this one. Okay. Ah, and the morale tanks. Well, because of course it does. I think most everybody is nearly dead. I'm running out of infantry, so I'm withdrawing my troops. This was not a battle that I was destined to win. Yeah. So, gonna take some time in order to build up some resources, then I'm gonna try this raid again. It was a close defeat. That's how they characterize it. Alright. Zoria has been wounded and must take time to recover. Let's see. So yeah, all my army died except for 31 members of the Tsar Guard. Can I just go across the board? Yeah. I've got a lot of money in order to pay for soldiers. I should probably, yeah, make things as big as I possibly can. And so, yeah, there. Now, from there, I am tapped out. All right. Say. Add something to Icecade Pass. Add something to the Kislev encampment. And my turn. Technology research, stern discipline. Yuri has always led by consent and charm, but in such harsh lands he's discovered that a sterner aspect gives better results. Leadership goes to +4 for infantry units. See, it wasn't just the morale that tanked. I think it was the majority of my army. Okay. Find myself back at the entrance to the palace. It goes this one right here. I think they're telling me to, do a lot of building upgrades because most of my army has been injured and needs to recover, particularly the commanders and the Ice Maiden. Let's get the cognomen in the skill tree. And end our turn. Let's make larger. Well, let's make a larger barracks in the Ice Canyon region. See, why is it taking me all the way over there? Oh well, the Mansion of Eyes. Let's see, I think I can upgrade that one to having a level 1 barracks. Alright. A trait gain constructor. Construction cost is minus 3% for all buildings, and income is +3 from all buildings. Zoria is healed. Well, I seem to be able to move Zoria, but I don't seem to be able to move my commander, so I'm a little bit worried about going into the trial again. Oh, Yuri's been up here this whole time. Okay, well, we're just going to move them back into the command again. Zoria, regrettably, has not rejoined. Let's see. What do I need to do here? I think I just need to move her in the same section. And then move him back into the trial. Maybe, no, well, that didn't actually work. But I don't know. Leave them alone for now because they are a valuable war asset, and we don't have to use them for everything. Okay, yeah, we've heard this one. Can't skip this one because it's part of the loading screen.
It's not them I fear. Mortals that enter the labyrinth rarely emerge with their minds intact. I pray Urson protects me.
Almost got that. It's that last shred that always gets me.
Urson is lost, but there is a way to find him within the maze.
Alright.
Strike down the demons which guard its profane walls.
Okay, does it look like I have a big enough army this time? Sheesh. Alright. So when it comes to the arrows, I do want to toggle fire at will for all 4 groups. Where are you guys going? Fight's over here. See, the bad infantry is coming out of that corner. It's a bit of a problem that they descend on the advancing army so quickly. Okay, everybody on this side of the room, go after the bowmen. Make sure that they can't shoot, but I can still shoot at them. You can do it for freedom. Okay. How's everyone else? Everyone is almost at the battling site. Okay, well, I can say at least that I did not lose as many people in this section as I did last time. Oh, hang on. What are you doing? You're still fighting those guys. Okay. So now we've completed this goal. Now we march everybody that way. Let's all together go now. Move that along a little bit. So what I gotta figure out is, when do the beasts get here? Because that's probably what sank me the worst last time. So I see an army coming in from the east side right here. Let's see. Yeah, right over there. Say, divert everything towards the armies going to the west. I think I'm just gonna shoot lightning at the commander a little bit. Maybe that'll piss him off and make him actually join this battle. We can only hope. Okay, so I need to tilt the camera a little bit more this way. Oh, crud. No. Back up, guys. Yeah, you don't want to be the first person to reach when the magic lobbers are going to come up. So I think this is where the whole thing begins to fall apart. Crud. I'm just letting them get bombarded. Yeah, shoot at them. Shoot at them. They're shooting at you. You shoot at them. Alright. So why were they still selected? Gotta figure out what I'm slightly better. What's more important here? Do I take out the commander, or do I actually try to stave off these armies of magic missile throwing ne'er-do-wells to my right? Okay. They've chewed up the magic users, so I need to bring them closer to this section. Uh-oh. What was that? That was a big missile. Where did it come from? Okay. Come on, take the commander. He's the only one left. Okay, I don't see anyone doing anything. Go after him. That feller. That feller's standing all the way over there. Okay, he dead. He looked dead. He very nearly dead. Okay, why aren't you joining them? You're the largest part of the infantry. You can take down one commander. You know who's pulling their weight around here? The White Tiger is pulling their weight around here. That White Tiger deserves a medal. Yeah, he's really taking a beating now. Okay, now we enter the Lucent Maze. March the whole army into the maze. Can't imagine how that could possibly go wrong. Let's see if any more guerrilla tactics occur while we're doing this. Yep, there it is. Walk right into an ambush. All right. So let's play it right about here. Oh, geez. Are the bowmen fighting the, See, you guys, you need to form a cluster, and then you need to shoot at the bad guys. That's how that works. And then I'll send in this infantry from the side in order to attack them. Okay, so yeah, it's these big warlocks right here casting the frost magic. That's not good. All I seem to be doing is I seem to be swinging the army back and forth depending on what's the bigger threat. So there's only a handful of those guys. So let's take you. Let's put you back into the Batwing fight. So what happened to Yuri? Did I lose him? I think I probably did. All right. Stop dying, you cowards. So yeah, I think those armies are exhausted. They don't necessarily want to get back into the fight. Okay, the bow and axe infantry are running away too. This game is hard. Well, yeah, I mean, if we're actually doing storyline, then these battles are probably going to be the toughest battles that we're ever going to encounter. Alright. It's a Pyrrhic victory. A hollow victory. Maybe we should just call it a loss.
Sinch's forces scattered. I can walk willingly into the lucent maze. Knowledge within can lead us to the howling citadel.
Alright. So, ransom back so we can get some money. Alright.
And discover the forbidden knowledge. I will guide you, protect you from Sinch's tricks.
Alright.
Purrtal blood is strong.
So yeah, let's grab some more in Yuri's skill tree.
Another notch achieved.
The ruins of the Lucian Maze are defeated. Enter the labyrinth and discover the forbidden knowledge. I will guide you. Yeah, that's what we just heard.
Hours, days. And finally, I reached the heart of the maze. Dark runes appeared before my eyes. The journal revealed their secrets. A way for mortals to span the screaming chasm and reach the howling citadel. I must go to the land of the blood god. Inscribed upon his brazen altar are the words to summon the bridge maker, one who thirsts for more than blood. When I emerged from the maze, my army was waiting. They did not cheer, offering just cold, hard stares and stink of gratitude.
Well, that's what you get for going all the way into a maze by yourself and stealing an evil book. So do we rally them, give extra rations, or ignore them, gain or reinforce the trait? Well, an army runs on their stomach, they say. Alright. So let's see.
You were gone for some time. Where were you? I was worried.
It's done. I know how to cross the chasm.
The fears of lesser men must not sway you from the righteous path. You have shown courage. Now, be as brazen as the altar you seek. And to
The lands of Corn, the blood god.
conquer them and raid his shrine. Discover the name of the bridge maker.
So, as it turns out, the bridge maker's name is Bridgemaker. Lords and Heroes, yeah. So, Yuri Zoria and Zaktar Bukowski. That's really his name, Bukowski. So I'm going to need to get the two of them to where Yuri is. I have forgotten how to add storyline characters to my army.
I am chosen.
A waste of my skill.
Unwavering duty.
Alright. Okay. I think that's how that was supposed to be done.
Add them to the rope. Do not defy me.
I mean, I'm at the top of the mountain. How big an army could I possibly run into?
I am young, but fearless.
Let's improve shields, upgrade reins, advanced training, end our turn.
Feel the chill of Kislev's judgment. Son of Kislev. My instincts tell me no.
That's true. Tactics win battles, logistics win wars. Okay, the hero has not moved. Okay, I think we're getting away from the great big blue eye now.
Endless veneration.
Let's see. Building upgrade. So I think we've got a full barracks in that section. Mansion of Eyes. Make that... No, actually, this is about the same. Alright.
Blessed by Ursa.
I think I'm going to move you over here. See, I don't know why I'm getting you to move separately. I need to find a way to hit you guys together. Let's see. All right. Okay, traveling to Goretown.
I am chosen. Word has spread. Tribes hear of my exploits. Kislevite who subjugates demons and emerges from Sinch's labyrinth. Where before they were ridden out to crush it. Now they send envoys, piffling tribute to try and buy our allegiance.
I think I am slowly making my commander more and more evil. I don't know how to feel about that.
Dominate these lands, not just with war, but with words.
Mm-hmm.
Base diplomacy, I conferred on my quest to find Ursa. All I need do is accept
Um, I can accept it, and I can gain a powerful item, or I can trade for it and gain an average item and a diplomatic bonus. I think I'm going to trade for it. And we have gained the Potion of Strength. Sludgy black liquor in the stern glass flask is a potion of strength, allowing the drinker to cause devastating damage. You've gained a global effect that gives you a diplomatic bonus with the Norskins. Hover your cursor over it to view the specifics. Or diplomacy, you can now make diplomatic actions with factions you are not at war with. This list displays the factions you've encountered so far: Norska, Tong, the Great Eagle Tribe, the Tomaks, and the Clevlings. After you select a faction, their leader will appear here. And the higher the attitude, the more likely it is they will accept your offer. Alright. Press this button to start a diplomacy. Once you're done, use this button to exit. Alright. So now we have the ability to talk our way out of some battles.
What if they don't submit to us?
You already know the answer, Gary.
We go to war. We go to war. If they don't accept our terms, we will go to war. You know, like drastic measures. Drastic. Mission, trial the warmonger. Some will never kneel. The only way to answer is to obliterate them utterly. Let's see. The Mansion of the Eyes seems so far away now. Which is funny because it's the most recent stronghold that I've conquered. Hang on. Here. Okay. You need one of those. Let's add to those improved shields, upgrade arrays. We can also select advanced training tactics, but we do not need them, for we are the Kislev. I'm getting very wrapped up in this. Alright. Gosh, where did I end up?
Done with infinite
Okay, let's head on to Goretown. Making this attack would be considered an act of war. Cancel for now. What other choices do I have? Shit. These are a pleasant bunch of people.
Why did you send me here?
Okay. Let's head over to... So yeah, I can engage in their army without breaking the current treaty that I have. So where do I go from here?
Ungo blood.
Wintertide's child.
Absolute devotion.
Okay, that construction is done. That construction is done.
I'm feeling more comfortable out here.
Okay, so that way is the other trial. So I need to take Yuri in that direction.
Blessed by Ursa.
The ground is red with blood.
More must be shed until we reach the brazen altar.
Our comrades fear this land.
Doubt cannot stop us. We fight those who worship blood and fire. Match their rage with our own.
Alright. Mission issued. Trial the murderer. Eliminate a lord belonging to the Bloodkeepers. Oh, gee, well. Here I am, trying to avoid a battle with the Bloodkeepers. But what I was really supposed to do, yeah, was I was supposed to slay one of them. But, you know, I didn't get the mission before then, so that would have been wrong then. It's okay now, but it would have been wrong then. Alright, so there's a very good chance to end my turn here. I'll still wait for them to engage me. And that's probably the better way to go. Okay, everybody's starting to move in on me now. Well, you know, I probably don't care about the side quests. I just want to get to the second trial. And that is what I fully intend to do. Well, they still don't seem to be bothering us.
Hold your lies, pork tongues.
It's a little bit uncouth to be shouting all of this when we are currently neutral with each other.
Accept suffering.
Just saying. I'm just saying.
I am chosen.
Brother, please, do not take us down this path.
It is too late. We bind Ursa no matter the cost.
Oh, yeah. I have changed my commander's alignment. Alright.
While Corn cares not from whom the blood flows, the demonic guardians of the brazen
He is evil.
ours. Hungry for war, they will come at us directly. This knowledge must inform my strategy.
Didn't I just barely win my last battle? I probably should have gone right into the battle. What I should have done instead is I should have grown my army. I should have done army recruitment.
Ursa needs that altar. But it is defended by one of the Blood Guard's wretched pets.
Ah, dang.
You will fight, and some may die. For the blood god demands blood, and we shall gladly give it.
You know, all this time I was waiting for a more mainstream Warcraft guild to show up. And, well, here we are. Be careful what you wish for, I suppose. Okay, well, I still have a relatively good size army. Let's see. So I think I want the bows on the side. Spears towards the middle. Yeah. Against this group. Spears against this group. And the bow and axe against the wall again. Dervishes get way, 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 way up ahead. This has worked for so many raids before. I don't see a reason why not to try it again. Alright. Sheesh. I have to go ahead and I've got to tilt the camera just so that I can get out of this pit that I seem to be in and select everybody. Okay, I think they're going in two different directions around the pit, which is, yeah, what I was hoping for. Maybe a slightly larger on the right than it was to the left. Alright. I think I forgot to target fire at will on the bowman. That seems to be important. Oh, look at that great big worm comes out of the pit in the middle. We're not paying attention to that, though. That's just window dressing. Okay, how much of a fight are you guys in? Well, you aren't in one anymore. Get closer to the get closer to the line. And you guys too. We outnumber them now. Well, we outnumber them 4 now. Okay, take a broader way across. Let me see. Do I want another lightning bolt? Okay, so the last time I saw that great big missile, I am pretty sure it was Yuri. Oh, for crying out loud. You guys are supposed to be bowmen. Get at a distance. Okay. Lots of army in this direction. Oh, actually, they're running away. Get you a little closer in that direction. There's a commander over here. Okay, that team is running away. You know, I can't imagine any of Khorne's armies running away. Because these are supposed to be the blood for the blood god people. They should not be running. That one's on fire. That's probably a good reason to run. I take back absolutely everything that I've said up until this point. All mortal creatures, no fear. Well, I hope for your sake we're right, otherwise we're going to be here a while. Okay, this group, you fight that group, this group, you fight that group. Okay, just in time in order to do another buff. Let's see. And then I will put lightning bolt number 3 right in the middle of this group. All right. Okay, I think we're almost through everyone. Let's start heading towards that barrier. Okay, I think we're through all of that. Now let's see here. Slay a flesh hound to draw the demon beast out. Huh. Running because of on fire. That is justified. Yes, it is. Yes, indeed it is. Well, fortunately for me, everybody, including the Bloodhounds, are just going to converge on me. Samirgul is unleashed. Not the most threatening thing I've ever heard. And it's Smeagol, but it's a different spelling too. It's just, you know, to make sure that you know. It's not that guy. Scar Grinder, the Bloodletters of Corn. So, you know, I'm sure that this has to be a lot different from a regular Total War title, because Total War titles tend to use actual armors. See, we're getting into the thick of this army, which is mostly composed of these, you know, really big old devil dogs. So I think my luck has probably run out at this point. Well, we're making them run, but I think, yeah, this upper group is dwindling quite a bit. Let's see, are we still within the stone's throw of winning this? I'm looking at the top meter. I'm trying to see if, yeah, we are dwindling a little bit. Oh, nope, they still have reinforcements. Yeah, I was not ready for this fight. I was not ready for this fight. Okay, time to signal the retreat. Once again, only 2 divisions are going to survive this. You know, assuming that they're even going to get out of here. Yeah, only 10 people survived the whole of the battle. Crud. Well, what can I say? I've clearly bit off more than I can chew this time. Others will call this valiant or even courageous. It's still a defeat. So, this is where our story, unfortunately, has to have the proverbial bookmark put into it. Because our Kislev expedition is up against probably some of the most vicious and bloodthirsty enemies in the entire Warcraft canon. But I'm probably going to be working on this one a little bit. I'm going to be playing it on my own, as I just said. And I'm more than likely going to try to get one of the Warhammer 40,000 games. Because that one, because those games are probably going to be a little bit more interesting for stream. But I have gained a newfound appreciation for the Total War series. So I do sincerely think this is really fun. And, you know, once I feel as though that I've got another opportunity to, I am going to come back to this game for stream. Alrighty, so thank you everybody once again for tuning in to Brainy the RPG Cat. Once again, I want to remind you all that I am in the middle of casting actual play cast members for One Shots from the Meowing Portal. In order to be a cast member, you have to be over 18, experienced with Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, and it's a plus if you're an English VTuber, you have experience with streaming platforms, if you have a streaming channel on Twitch or YouTube to promote. If you're interested, please send me an email, brainytherpgcat@gmail.com, and I'm also looking for VTuber guest stars. You have to be over 18 and experienced with D&D 5th edition, and it would be a plus if your character actually represents a fantasy species. So, once again, if you're interested in that, please send me an email at brainytherpgcat@gmail.com. So, once again, the stream is brought to you by GreatMedia.Games. Visit GreatMedia.Games and use the code TENFINITY at checkout for 10% off your online purchase. Also, please consider donating to GreatMedia.Games donation campaign supporting Extra Life Children's Hospital, Colorado. My link is going to be up until December 31st, so please follow that link. Make sure that these people that are going to be in the Children's Hospital over the holiday season still has an opportunity to have a good holiday season. So, thank you everybody for joining. I'm going to do a raid now. Let's see, where would I like to go? I think I would like to pay a visit to... yeah, do what you can if you wish to. It's a very noble cause. That is true. That is true, Devin. And thank you very much for your donations. Let's see. I think I would like to... Oh, maybe, that's a good idea. Or... Oh, actually, you know what? Half GMG, the president of GreatMedia.Games, he is in the middle of playing a game of straight up Minecraft, so I think that should be interesting to watch. Let's start out by doing a shout out. All right.
I lost Finn, Goofy, and Donald? Oh my god, somebody screen cap this. Look at my mark.
All right. So, yeah, that looks pretty good. We're going to go ahead and we're going to head out to see Half GMG right now, so... Okay, so... I'm going to be back tomorrow, and I am more than likely going to be playing part 2 of my playthrough of Pokemon Scarlet. So, thank you absolutely everybody for tuning in. Have a great night, everybody. And thank you very much for watching.